Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video. And I'm here to do an actual review for something, which I know that's crazy because I don't do reviews anymore, which I used to do reviews all the time. But lately I've just been doing a lot of reaction videos, which I kind of do reviews for the stuff I react to at the end. So I still do reviews kind of, but not really. But this is actually very exciting because it is not a review for a video game, a movie, or something related to the two. This is actually a review for something for your computer, and I'm actually really excited to talk about this thing because I got it sent to me to review from the actual people that make this product, BenQ, and this is called a ScreenBar e-reading lamp that fits directly on top of your computer monitor. Just so if you need a lamp that will shine light down upon you, so you can see your keyboard, you can see your documents, your homework, whatever you're using right below your monitor that you need to have light shine down upon, this thing will work. And not only that, but look at this thing. This thing looks great. Alright, I love the matte finish. I love the way it looks. And the counterweight is perfect. It fits right on top of your monitor. This thing is excellent. Now, I would love to keep just telling you that this thing's excellent. It's very well built. It's structurally strong. It feels extremely well made. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to cut it to me trying this thing out with you guys so I can tell you exactly how good this thing is. So let's just cut right now. Alright, so here's the lamp. It's on top of my TV right now. I thought it would be a better idea to show it off on top of my TV than on my, my monitor over here, which is kind of inside this thing and stuff. It would have been really annoying to show it off there. So I thought it'd be a better idea to show it off on this TV because it's, look how big it is. Thought it'd be a better example. So anyway, let's take a look at the lamp itself. It's very nice. Of course, it has a little thing so you can put it right on top of the TV. The counterbalance is right there, so it fits perfectly. Doesn't move too much. Perfect. And it has 4 buttons. We'll go through those in a second, but it looks really nice. It's very nice. There you go, there's the BenQ logo right there. But it really fits there perfectly, and you barely even notice it. I've had it there for the last 2 weeks, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really notice it too much. So, yeah, there it is. That's what it looks like, but now we're gonna get deep into it because one of the main features of this lamp is that it's not supposed to show too much of a glare on your screen, because that, of course, would be a problem if it showed a huge glare. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually turn the TV on and go on to some Xbox and see if it really does show any glare. Alright, so the TV is on, so we're going to do a quick little test to see if this has any glare whatsoever. So let's go over to the lamp itself right here. Obviously, you can see right there that is the on button. One thing I really like about this is that it's not really a button. It's one of those hover button things. So you just hover your finger over it, and bam, it turns on. So right now I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn the brightness up. Alright, so right now I don't see any glare. Let's see if we can get glare if I turn the TV off. That's the question. So let's see how much glare there is when I turn it off. You don't really get too much glare. Oh, there you go. Well, no, that's a lamp. And you see me. What's up, man? No real glare. And you can see it's definitely on. It's bright. It's nice. It's lighting up all my figures very well, too. Look at that. But yeah, there's no real glare on it. So let's turn off these lamps now. The glare, no, there really is no glare. So it works as advertised. Sorry, it's all blurry right now. There you go. It works as advertised. It does not glare your screen at all. Right here, it kind of maybe a little bit, but that's if you have all the lights off. So, I mean, I assume most people aren't going to have all their lights off at once, and you know, especially if they need a lamp to make them be able to see better, I doubt they're going to have all the lights off. So, yeah, it works as advertised. Alright, so now let's show you what these other buttons do. I have the lights off because I want to really show you what these buttons do. The one to the left right here is the manual brightness adjustment. So if you really want to get it bright, real good and bright, then you just hold that button. As you can tell, it's definitely getting brighter. Now it's getting darker. Matters on how long you hold the button. So that works really well. Again, it's not a button, it's a hover button, I guess. Or I guess a touch sensitive button. I call it a hover button because you just hover around it and it starts to go. This one is a hue adjustment. So if you want to change the color temperature, you just hold that, and as you can tell, the color temperature starts to change. So there you go. If you really want it to be more of a yellowish light or a whitish light or even kind of a bluish tint, then you could change that. And the final of the 4 buttons here, because of course the 4th one is just to turn it off, is the auto brightness adjustment. So you just press it here, you see a green light turns on, and then it just automatically adjusts. So if you don't want to mess around with this and stuff, you don't want to mess around with anything, you just press this and then it'll just auto adjust to a good, nice, bright light. So there you go. So yeah, the thing works really well, and of course, as you can see, there's no real glare, and yeah, look at this. It's making my figures look nice. So that's a plus right there. Alright, so now we're back over here. As you can tell, this lamp does work. It does exactly what it needs to. It shines light down upon you. You can see everything below without any glare on your computer screen. You can make it either extremely bright light, extremely low light. You can make it yellow. You can make it blue tint, whatever you want. You can adjust a lot of stuff about this, or you can just put it on a auto adjustment and it'll just work itself. So you could really screw around with the settings, or you could just leave it and let it do whatever it wants, pretty much. But the thing works. It works very well. Now, if I had any negative with this device, it's not really with the device itself, is that it does cost quite a bit. It costs $99.99 for this thing. Now, it does work extremely well. It's a very good lamp, and it will last you for a long time. But I will say, for $99.99, it is pretty expensive, but if you need something like this, then I can't imagine anything being better for less money. So I highly recommend it, just based on how well the product works, how well it looks, how well it's designed, how sturdy it is. I even dropped this thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I dropped this thing like a week ago on mistake, and it was fine. And it was a hard drop too, and it was fine. Nothing was wrong with it. There was no shattered glass or anything. It worked. Yeah, and it's sturdy. It definitely is. And that counterweight is really good. It really keeps it like steady on your monitor, so it won't move around. It won't like adjust a little bit here and there. It won't fall over eventually. It works perfectly. The only other negative I have is that it does only come with a USB, so you can only connect it to your computer unless you have one of these right here. I'm sure everybody has this, one of these adapters. I'm sure everybody has these that you can plug it straight in, a USB, and then plug it straight into your wall outlet. If you have one of those, then that's perfectly fine, but if you don't, then just make sure you know that you will have to connect this to your computer. So if you do use it for your TV for whatever reason, which I don't see why you would, I was just using that as an example, then you can have it on your TV, but you just have to have one of these. Or you have to have your computer really close, or a USB really close. But besides that, those are only 2 things I could say that are even negatives, and both of them have nothing to do with the actual product. So I highly recommend it. Thank you to BenQ for sending it to me, and I'm very impressed with it. So there you go. Link is in the description if you do want to get the product yourself on Amazon, and there you go. That's it. So there you go. Thank you again to BenQ for sending me that, and I highly recommend it. It is a really good product. So there you go. That is the BenQ ScreenBar e-reading lamp. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Until next time. Goodbye.